as Mazwana, you know. Uh, I'm not at the memorial because I had class until 12. I'm attending in California hours. So I started class at 3 p.m. ended at 12 midnight. I can't really skip the classes, unfortunately. I wish I could, but there's one of those times when I can't. ATI was a phenomenon. He did a lot. Really enjoyed his music, and it's painful that we'll never experience someone like this again. That will never also the Facebook stream though, like every other stream is up. Anyway, that I tell. But a couple of songs that I like have passed already. So now for me, my favorite song of all time, and it's because of the time I had it as a kid, Kekele Kete, point blank. The memories it carries of me and my siblings just having fun as kids before all of these responsibilities as elders and stuff. You know, we really enjoyed ATI, me and my siblings. We were big fans. My younger sister is devastated. She was borderline inconsolable, Maloba. I was even afraid to call her because I knew how much ATI and his music meant to her. I've watched ATI perform live. I'll excited about popping up money just to see him specifically at an event. Imagine you also the Facebook stream just keeps cutting. You know what? Fuck this. I'll just keep on talking to Hormone. To Twitch and YouTube. Anyway, so Twitch and YouTube, we're just gonna continue where we was. We'll never have someone like him ever again. A true revolutionary. In the words of Pep Guardiola, but actually meaning it, we cannot replace him. We cannot replace him. We cannot replace ATI. He was a one of one. He wasn't even a 1 in a million. He wasn't a 1 in a billion. He was a 1 in an 8 billion. There's only one ATI and there will only ever be one ATI. Remember Spiza, guys. Okay. If you wanna see influencer ATI, look at Spiza. It had already played. I'm having problems with my player. But Spiza was heavily influenced by ATI. There should be a song that would play in a bit. Okay. I can play this thing. Yeah, I can say, yeah. But that's and you know that's one song that I was like, you know, ATI and Spiza should do more together. They should have done more together because they were kind of like the same flavor. of music. He, you could see what ATI influenced Spiza tota, and I don't know what happened. Why? Because there's a point in time where they did a couple of collabs. I think we had around 3 or 4 collabs in a row. Around Nakwa, who released the album, they had a couple of collabs like consecutively, and Spiza was really. I enjoy. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Spiza, but I really liked Spiza. I haven't heard his music in a bit, but when the song plays, you know. But Lekete, why Lekete, Nevan? When the song plays, the Skabawara part really eats me because, well, what do you mean Skabara Wara, Neman? What do you exactly mean Skabara Wara? What's up, baby? You're never coming back. You're never coming back, and we're gonna see another you. We're never gonna see another you. It's I mean, not honestly late young good later. And then this whole controversy, where is it supposed to be laid to rest the Leone, pains me a bit because even after he's gone, there's controversy. But it just shows you how big he was, because he's been the topic on social media the whole week. Like, it was almost like he's the only person who existed. But when you are big, you are big. When you are big, you are big. And there's no change in that. Re tlhoka go wa re a lekete ke moto sa la re buele o ta re buelelang go thele borakgare ba sa itse re ba irang. I'm just gonna play this game while listening to his songs and chatting once in a while. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I know I'm not doing it because I want to be right. I'm just doing it because felt like the right thing to do. I can't be Kolarala, but this kind of makes me feel a bit involved. No, I should share my live link. Damn, that leg on YouTube is bad, eh? Where's the link? Share. Copy. Let's take it to WhatsApp.
あれらがすべてあなたの直々に書いたものであり、偽装ではないと認めるのですか？どうか私に教えてください、当主様。天領奉行は本当に幕府を裏切ったのですか？
私は確かにパデュイと連絡を取り合っている。お前が見た上層も私が直々に書いたものだ。
あっさり認めた。
ネガリレーの発令と遂行に助力すれば、スネージナヤの施設と約束した利益を手に入れられるんだ。昔から九条家の地位を狙っている奴らは多くいた。我々を陥れようとする家紋も数えきれないほどいる。他国勢力の支持が得られる上にネガリレーを通して敵の戦力を削れる。これほど割のいい取引はない。ただお前に知らせる必要がなかったと判断したまで。それだけだ。サラ、
あなたはあれほどまで将軍様のことを崇拝していたのに、どうして裏切ったことをそんなに軽々しく言えるのですか？
裏切り？これのどこが裏切りだというのだ。あのファドゥイたちは私に利用されているに過ぎない。奴らに何ができるという。稲妻の国土において天から雷が降り落ちれば奴らは身を震わすことしかできない。ありに過ぎん。逆らうことなどできるものか。なぜなら我々には天下無双の雷電将軍が、あの無双の人たちがあるのだから。
おお、こいつが崇拝していたのはライデン将軍というよりも彼女の武力と無双の人たちみたいだ。しかも狂信に近い。
Okay, let's try restarting the stream of
中の
Facebook.
心はどこに行ったのですか、当主様。私が九条家に引き取られて以来、あなたから進化としての忠義の道を教わってきました。今思えばそれはただ私に九条家への忠誠を誓わせ、将来裏切ることがないようにするためだったのですね。先ほど言った通りは自身の醜さと私欲を隠すための詭弁でしかありません。
私欲
Guess like I'm not doing this for money. I'm gonna spend money to stream on Facebook. Can go fuck itself. Okay, no, I'm sorry. You're giving me this free, so I'll accept the generosity.
言いたくなかったんだけど、九条家は自分たちの力を過信しすぎじゃないか。ファデュイはそんな簡単にやっつけられる相手じゃないぞ。
Eish. Teman, this guy's knowledge of Setswana was unmatched, and the way he knew how to use the words properly and rhyme and flow and make compelling music at the same time, that was not only just deep but also enjoyable. You could just listen to it, go clubbing and enjoy it, sing along. A lot of artists struggle with that. They either go with substance or they go with it's a club banger. But ATI was special. He managed to merge those two concepts that people struggle with. Like he merged them really easily. Let's try adjust the camera ke bona se. But yeah. But this death has taught me something. Guys, if you have any special requests for when you eventually leave this mortal plane, make what do you call this? A written testament, verbal agreement. I understand you can do it. However, if there's no witness and there's only one person saying that no, Tony wanted to do this, but they have no proof, well, then that's just hearsay, I think. So write it down. Write it down. Uh, when I die, for me, I think I'm gonna just leave everything to a lady. I do have some special requests, but they are on the condition that a lady is fine with those. But if by the time I die, a lady is no longer with me, uh, well then, if I'm married, then you know how it goes. But otherwise, it means that my orders have to be followed to the T. I would prefer to be cremated. I don't see the use of all those expensive coffins and stuff. I'm gone, guys. I won't be coming back. And I want people to correct. This should have been a week of celebrating ATI's legacy. Instead of arguing about drugs, instead of arguing about where is it gonna be buried, who has the rights in ATI is too great of a person for us to have took so much time focusing on trivial things in the grand scheme of things. We're supposed to be every day talking about ATI, his performances, who he was as a person, instead of focusing on what we've been focusing on. We reduced him to just a life lesson. I don't think he deserves to be just remembered as a life lesson. Monna molele rahi ho. Uh, people who've met me in real life, would you say I'm tall? Or I'm just around average? Just happens that oh man, compared to other people, I am I compared to other people, I'm tall, but on average, am I tall? I wonder. But we'll find out. Just tell me, am I tall or am I just average? And we can figure out if I'm tall when I'm not. Also, what do you think about the camera quality? I'm trying something new here. I'm using my iPhone's camera. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck off. Don't really care about fighting you guys. Let me get back here. in case you guys disappear and then respawn with full life. Because Genshin Impact is addicted to fucking me in the ass. I thought I was done with this guy. You know, one of the things I hate about death, there's a period of time, you know, where after someone dies, you start seeing a lot of people who like look like them and remind you of them, and it can just make you freeze. I remember, when was it? I remember December last year. Was it December? No, I remember December wait, when was it? But I remember someone close to me died December, and we had been hanging out uh song, you know, having fun and stuff, you know, and you know, things where you've you and that person hadn't really talked like in your life, like you guys weren't really close, but you started getting close, and then you know the unfortunate happens and they die. I remember the day after he died, I went to the bars, went to get some drinks, and then someone was looking the other way. I froze because I was like, "Hey, Muto, I think it's so hard." And then you know, it like no, it's just someone who has a similar build, and I will get Toboha, you know. But it was it's over that period of time. that period of time can kind of like drive you mad a bit, especially if that uh build is common, like the body build and structure as a in general. It can really fuck you up mentally. You'll be like, hey Tony, but Tony is dead. One of the worst things to experience, honestly. But I do want to know what was going on in ATI's mind, when it comes to his creative process, especially. Because I don't, sorry, correct. I think we don't appreciate just how special his lyrics are. Uh, but then again, uh, emotions provoke good art. Emotions provoke good art. His his struggles made him who he was, and without the struggles, would he have been the same ATI he became to be? I don't know, but I'm thinking of like trying to plug in a ship of Theseus theory when it comes to ATI. Let's say the efforts to rehabilitate him had succeeded, and he had managed to recover from his addictions. Would he still be the same ATI, or just ATI Elata Sawane, but different? Would he still have the same creativity? How they thought uh, experiment ship of Theseus, like if you take something, rebuild it using new parts every time, at what point does it cease to be that that thing and now a new thing? Because I think all of us wanted him to recover, but would he have been the same ATI, or would he have changed completely? you know but I guess we'll never know. Lord have mercy on my soul, for what I've done I do not know. The sex and the drugs and the rock and roll. Thar la thegetswe ka no itse ka re thare 80 ana le kotsi ya ntota ne bana. Stepping stone, out press and hold. Abarena moneiwa masigole matlhogonolo a isa fela a ha ke na mosadi, ha ke na setsha, ha ke na ntja, ha ke na koloi, ha ke na lehu. Batshaba thapelo. This game is nice. It's very addictive. I don't know why I'm only taking interest in it now. Is it because now I have a console, so I feel and you know it's a PS5. Its graphics are pretty good. None of the games are experiencing any sort of lag, so I'm a bit more motivated to play games these days. I'm figuring out how to stream stuff and set up my stream in such a way that people like just kind of like I can just easily just come in, click a button, and then stream starts. Mešhini yo motona go feta barela boneiwa ba segole ba tlhogonolo. Ha ke na mosadi, ha ke na setsha, ha ke na ntja, ha ke na koloi, ha ke na lehu. Re bolele ntate Modimo bana ba tshaba thapelo. Ba tshaba thapelo. Re bolele ntate Modimo bana ba tshaba thapelo. What should I play? I play Warzone, but that's when I play with my older sister, so I don't really wanna stream it, because sometimes when you're playing with your siblings, you talk a lot politics, you talk about family stuff, and some things are just kind of like secrets, and you really rather not have them out there in public. Hopefully one day I can play all of these games with literally all my siblings. I don't know what game you're gonna play. Really Bantiana. There's like a lot of us. Like a lot. You don't wanna know. Okay, you wanna know how many, but I have 10 siblings who are alive. But yeah, maybe one day I'll get into it. But not now. Something is happening with the player. And some of the songs skipped because I wanted to play this hormone. No, no. No, 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 no. This is the song I was talking about, ATI and Spiza. The way they harmonized Kuku Hello, and how they kind of like have a similar style, but you can also tell who's who. This was a beautiful project. Kupa Tuso, Tuso. It's your name. And the thing is, people who are like, hey, ATI was a satanist thing. Did you guys actually listen to his music, or Nelebala sensationalized headlines from these online newspapers? Which, by the way, I really do not like these online newspapers. One piece of misinformation, I'm blocking them. I'm not even playing on that one. Because they like to sensationalize everything. Like, sorry. Because if you listen to ATI's lyrics, you can see this guy. There's no point in his life where he showed in his lyrics that N.E.R.D is a satanist, and this coming from someone who doesn't even believe in any religion. Also, one thing I would really appreciate for Batola to change in the future is that stop assuming that the default is Christianity. Stop assuming that just because you believe in what you believe in, then it must be true, and then everyone must believe in it. It's not nice. And if you actually read your Bibles, you'll see what you are committing a sin, and while you are judging those who don't believe with you and trying to force them into your religion, and then judging them for not accepting your gracious invites. But anyway, that we've made it, we done it, we done it. Yes, I know that we made it. Yes, I know that, no. Did you know that we made it? Who I am and who I am is who you are. It's what I am and what I am is what you are. It's who I am and who I am is who you are. What I am is what you are. It's who I am and who I am is who you are. It's what I am and what I am is what you are. It's who I am and who I am is who you are. And what I am is what you are. I remember watching this performance to this song on Flavor Joe, and it really stuck with me. I'm just gonna replay this, by the way. No, no, no. So I'm reading some posts from, I think, how am I supposed to pronounce it? The American way, like Kobe or Kobe. I mean no disrespect, by the way. Really cool person, really chill person. Kobe Red or Kobe Red. Uh, really good piece. About how we ignore the people who are closer to us, but we are quick to go to celeb pages and try to get some sort of validation, I guess, from them, and they won't even respond to our shit, by the way. You just be there, ha ha ha, haruta, hey, when Tony Wang kata hore, kana to Tony ha go ipile hana sepelwa ena. And it's really funny that they do that, but when it's someone they know, and you ask them for their support, karaba go bone, I mean, like, hey, there's also the guy but maybe support the people who you actually know. Lebon, I'm not saying don't support influencers. Support them all you want, but also support your friends. And I always try to support friends whenever I can. This is why, if I want something and he has it, I'll always go for him. Support your friends, not just even just on their Facebook, like their pages, like their posts. Some of you, I know you find your friends' post funny, but you will say to her, guess a mamang. I will hit that post that and then an influencer will say something that's barely funny or even copy paste your friend's joke, but immediately I let her post like I was like I did say but anyway uncle just like internet alone guys le rekile cash ka madi ala a bereketseng ke seo, so you reserve the right to that. Ba mmiditse akere ke utlwega le ntse le re ana already itse ina le basero thopile wena go rongwa fokola badimo le ntse le fokola badimo le ntse le ntse ke pheditse ana already itse ina le basero ra bo re ra go thopile wena go rongwa. Like, guys don't mind my singing. I stumble over lyrics a lot. I don't know, maybe I need speech therapy or something. I think my voice is haha not the nicest. It's okay. Like, could it be worse? I think so, but it's not worse, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to connect this to TikTok live because TikTok has a bigger audience. Don't mind the inflatable mattresses for visitors. This is my office. I got like our robot. No screens in my bedroom. Come here. What time is it? Still early. Come here, come here. think we can go back to where we were again. Focus it, guys. So basically, this whole week up to this whole week, then next week up to Friday, 3 p.m. to midnight. I don't have time for anything, just class. I can't do my other things during that time, so I just have to schedule my day perfectly. I mean, like, I figured out a schedule that works, that allows me to do other things, chores, hustles, and for now it's working. But after academy is gone, my schedule changes to like 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm a bit kind of fucked on that one because my my car is fucked, so I don't really have transport to take me from my new place of work to home. Cabo 8 miles away. I wonder if Route 2 is reachable that time. But anyway, my car being fucked is not really a big issue. It's almost a non-issue. Just that I'm trying to see how long can I survive without the car and stuff. Something focus it. Sansanana kitanya tenya, Sansanana kitanya tenya. Tada ATI sa rekolta lo tse ding. So there was a lot I was expecting from this nigga. But we move. Let's celebrate him. Next week taba re mo lebetse. Taba le focus mo dikganyeng tse dingwe. And you know, the people who were screaming the loudest, hey, drugs are bad, in. Those people are gonna be like really silent in a week or two. They won't be speaking about, hey, no, let's do this to solve the drug issue. No. They just wanted to use this opportunity, ATI's death, to push their agendas. But if you're just gonna do it for the sake of grandstanding and having a holier than thou stance, like you want to be seen as clean, you've never done anything wrong, you've never experimented with anything, fine, but maybe choose a different time to do it so that it doesn't appear performative. I'm pretty sure it's performative, but I'm hoping it's not, and I'm hoping you guys actually care. Oh shit. By the way, before I say this, because people are like, V is an artist. I love him. On live, I have enjoyed his music in my childhood, botakutaku, bostakalashe, boy, sanola. Oh, as a person, I don't know if I like him that much. He's okay. I think the one thing that always makes him a helale in the sights of people is because he just goes on social media and talks too much. Imagine if he ignored people. And I'm hoping he survives this, because I'm seeing uh, a post on Facebook from 14 minutes back for immediate release, September 5, 2025. Statement from Vimampizi's management team. We can confirm that Vimampizi has been hospitalized due to food poisoning and is currently receiving medical care. Well, it's kind of like same thing. How, out of respect for V and the family's privacy, no further details will be shared at this time. Any scheduled appearances, blah blah blah. We appreciate the outpouring support. Okay, I would like you guys, before you guys jump into the narrative, relax and understand that being poisoned by having poison added to your food is different from food poisoning. Food poisoning, you would have eaten food that's either bad or something, or just doesn't like treat you well, and you become sick. It doesn't have to be expired. It doesn't have to have been added poison to. Alcohol poisoning. Uh, I've had an episode, yeah, alcohol poisoning, and I know exactly why I experienced alcohol poisoning. I'd spent the whole day not eating, not drinking water, and then in the evening I went out to drink. I didn't eat, I didn't drink water. So what happens is just alcohol in my body. You get V-Man PZ, I hope you get well soon, bro. As much as it might seem on social media that people don't like V, I don't think people don't like V. People like V, otherwise people won't be attending his shows. I think it's more if they feel like some of the things he does are more on the performative side of things and not genuinely what he believes. Wabon. But I hope he gets soon, and I hope people don't use this to some agenda. Here's an agenda I know people are gonna use it. They're gonna be like, when I get the artist di tsamaya bona re go iragala. It's a sign. It's not a sign. It happens to anyone. Just that artists' lives are in the public. I know they're gonna try to connect the timing of this to ATI's untimely demise, but maybe just don't, guys. For once, don't jump into conclusions and try to make sense out of everything. You can't make sense out of everything. This is life. This life. You can't make sense out of everything, unfortunately. I mean, like, we could wish that we could know everything, but you can never know everything. Ha! Usmane Dembele is injured. Let's see. How bad is the injury? I mean, he did go a year without any injury, and he's been like working really hard, and he's been really good physically. You know, as much as I feel like he's a snake for betraying us, Barcelona, I never want any player to actually get an injury. Because it's their livelihood, it's their dream. But anyway, let's talk about this song. This song is a good relation. It's a good breakup song. And you start listening to this song. Release and release and release. Kopa o release. Ele motho a go mo ratang ka pelo a go Tesla a go rata. A re it's release, a re release a terra Tony. Release a terra. Na ha o ne design. Release and release and release and release. Release, release, release. Release and release and release. Release, 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 release. Release and release and release. Tamo de mo copa on release and release and release and release. Release and release and release. Let's see how fast the playlist. Our playlist they have like a robot. It has a lintim. Coupon release, release, coupon release. Coupon Tuchel. Release and release and release. Release and release and release. Atole ferila califedi. Atole ferila califedi. Release and release and release. 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 Tamati mo coupon release and release and release and release. Coupon release. Atole ferila califedi. I'm not making it, but let's see. Oh no, I'm making it. Nice. Oh yeah. It's unconditional. It's a who are pie. Oh, cats. Where's Tobias Mejon? I have a cat. His name is Tobias. Really chill nigga. Doesn't really bother anyone. If you get a cat or a dog, just get a pet. Can be really fun. What's an experience in terms of raising kids? So as much as I'm stuttering a bit, I think I'm not stuttering as much as I usually do. So I don't know. Is my stutter from excitement and anxiety? Because right now I don't know. I'm feeling so relaxed. Is this why I'm not stuttering? I guess it could be, but that you got for me is unconditional. Oh. I just level 19. It's gonna be easy. A bit too easy, if I may say. Guys, unconditional love what I want about them bagago. Lo lady ah. That's I'm jolo to mo go God for me is unconditional. Oh. Wait, what? You got my number right. You got my number right. Something that's a how one karabo.
この件はわかるかい？こいつはどうだ？
Easy. Oh, and shout out to Kwete. Don't really like him much, but I can appreciate that he was one of Lekete's biggest fans. I think one of the first few moments I saw him on social media, he was impersonating ATI, and I was tolerant of that. But after a while, I did block him. I don't really have beef with him. I just don't want his content on my timeline, so I just blocked him. But yeah, you know, he was a super fan and should be treated as that. All your life is gone. It's easy. All the love is gone. Really pissed by the fact that the Facebook stream failed. Oh, just as I was saying, a friend of mine said, I hope he's not trying to make some sort of spiritual connection to this. Coincidences are really fun. Uh, when I met my co-workers this week, I told them, when it comes to me, when dealing with me, it's either things go extremely well or extremely bad. There's nothing in between. It's something that's always been like that since childhood. Uh, what if things go bad for me? They go bad. And if they go good, they go good. Like almost perfect. And the thing is, on social media, people only see the good part of them because I'm not gonna let you guys know the bad stuff that keeps me up at night. It's in the love is gone. It's it. It's all the love is gone. Mm-mm-mm. How far can I go? Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Can I go? Receded, all their life is gone. Receded, all their life is gone. Utsididi e le motho a go a sa o tswa mo go wena re ga se tlhola go a le spark utsididi o itse o reng. Tshwana utlwa lentswe la ga le kgethega ga banna. I think the voice is something that captivated me to his music. Got apart from the lyrical content. Okay, one. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. From here, where do we go? Fuck. God, God, God. We're still surviving because of God, God. I am stupid. Okay. Mañana tanto bona que kansuke ya mañana tanto bona. Ya mañana tanto bona. These niggas
動く
again.
べきだ。雨描きがたし。
ご指導に。
てや。や。
Same Fujiwara, same. Hi, 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 hi. Nande korewa. Please not another one. I accepted this quest the gap also. Should I buy FC26, guys? I'm really wondering if I should. But I guess that depends on how much money the car repairs take. If the car repairs take a lot of money, it stands to reason that I would prioritize the car. Let me heal up for a bit. Oh, so my Facebook requires authentication. So I guess that could explain the whole not being able to stream to Facebook. I'll fix this. What was this from? It was from Envelope. Guys, you know, we really are underappreciating our artists at times. Of course, when it comes to ATI, it was a special case. We all love the guy, but look at people like Bompo Sevina, where they started. When was Envelope released? Again, when it was released, though, you get uh, her voice. Ish. Alright, the playlist has a couple of songs before it ends, so let's try to wrap up this. Na story sa ka tshwere like a sa pelaela guys. A gona motho ka sala ntu ya mantu. Ah wak. She was remaining for that demo. uh, One day future employees gonna find this video about it. Oh, but I'm not really doing much honestly. Also guys, do you think people should be judged based on what they do in their personal time? I feel like it's a bit unfair. You know, we all have hobbies, we all have lives, and different aspects of our lives require different versions of ourselves. So I just genuinely feel like recruiters shouldn't be going through people's accounts trying to find dirt on them, because you're saying you're gonna overlook all of this person's capabilities just to screw them over uh, their social media. Okay, I understand there's some things that are a bit non-negotiable in terms of social media, But there are things are just really trivial. Oh no, Tony said the F word on stream. That should be a non-issue. However, if I said something like a slur, then yeah. If I said a slur, then yeah, go ahead. Don't tire me. Clearly, I'm better. What the fuck is this? How am I supposed to survive this? Okay. If I told you I was gay, would it be any different? If I told you I was bi, and I'm sure that people who heard this song are like, oh, is ATI saying he's gay? And you wonder, how did you get to that conclusion? Nah, this is gonna be like super easy. Touch my body. Where's the third one? Why is it there? Genshin Impact when I catch you. Otherwise, it's a solid game though. You know, I think what they did to get the game here where it is, it's amazing. But one thing though is that when they give you options to do some things differently, like the story mode is fixed basically. Uh, what you do doesn't really have a lot of bearing on what happens. Because there's no bad ending basically. I tried this with Natlan. I played Netland first, yes. Weird choice, but I did not know that Netland came after. I was gonna eat your I feel like I've managed to like kind of deal with the feelings I've been feeling about AT's death during this stream. Talking helps, I guess, even if you're talking to nobody. I know there's no one who's watching, but you know, doesn't really matter. Epic shout out, epic shout out, epic shout out. Most of these songs are really just tied to my childhood, and I had a good childhood. That's why every time I reminisce about my childhood, I start feeling good. I generally had a good childhood before the self-awareness, realizing a lot of things. I guess I had a good childhood because I was just oblivious. You know how there's an English saying that goes, ignorance is bliss. Yeah, that's especially true if you're a kid. Ignorance is bliss. You are happy because you are not really aware of all of those stuff. Okay, what do we do with this information though? A study found that when sober, rats prefer silence, but when on cocaine, they prefer jazz. So, I think Ketopile, yeah, Ketopile, the remix that was like 10 minutes long. We had both Dreamer, Bosca, Hoodstars, Skeza, you know. There's a point in time around 2014, 2013 ish where we're having this massive collaborations. So I le pine ka e rata ne ke e rata ene a le po THABO le ba bangwe gape e le group wa bona. Well, that time was peak collaboration time. that should have resulted in multiple artists being able to bloom out individual. But then again, collaboration doesn't always really work straightforwardly. Look at the case of D12, you know, Eminem's band. It didn't really pan out uh, for all of them in a way. Eminem became the most successful, but the success didn't necessarily translate to success for the whole group. You get. As I believe, as I believe, when I'm doing my best. Where does this lead me? Alright, I'm just let you take me where you take me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I fucked up. Anyway, guys, would you come if we hosted a Comic Con type event? Smaller in terms of scale, because you don't have the funds, but you know, we're trying to start something, you know, locally so that every weeb locally can, you know. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I think. Nothing. good idea. I'm just gonna Google how the fuck am I supposed to do this. Because, okay, fine, I got here. Oh, really? Is it really? Oh. Is this really how it works this whole time? Real recognize real. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Guess like yeah, mas. It's easy. We go one,
運命のささやきが聞こ
and
え
then
る
top one,
私の名を呼んでいるわ
three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six. Moto chencha, chencha, chencha. Ara chen chen, ara chen chen, ara chen chen. Ara chen chen. The camera's still on. Using the phone, can I just connect the hotel? Oh, come on. This is the wrong party to have. This is the wrong party to have.
形は精神と共にあれ。動くべきだ。お前って本当にせっかちだな。おとなしくしやがれ。これ。この件はわかるかい？おとなしくしやがれ。
黒き翼よ昼夜を切り裂きなさい
神と共にあれ。
こいつはどうだ。
It's gonna be a long one. Let's see if we got anything. This should help.
動くべきだ。股間奥義。形は精神と共にあれ。
これ。
次は本気を出すよ。
お前っておとなしくしやがる。
断罪の名において。
I'm just gonna actively try to die. That's pointless. And the thing is, they don't warn you before you go in. Or no, yo, I'm gonna be fighting a monster like this. You might need to adjust your party or something. Maybe it's time I upgraded my characters. But then I'm not a whale, so I don't have money to spend on characters. I'll come back to this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come here, heal up, and then characters. Let's see, can I ascend? I doubt it. Yeah, I can't. Can you ascend? No, close, but not close enough. Can you ascend? Also not close enough. Gonna be able to ascend after this probably. So thinking. Should I put a in the team? Yeah. What should I do? Give me an idea, boys. What am I supposed to do? Let's see if there's something I can benefit from. Okay, that was good, I guess. Commissions. I had so much XP, adventure EXP gathered. All right. Claim rewards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the right place. I'll do that. Let's claim. Okay, so everything is just in. Alright, so that's the end of my playlist. I'm gonna have to try to beat that, I guess. What to do? Weapons. Yeah, weapons seem to be the smart thing to check on now. And then party. Yeah, weapons, then party. Let's see if there's something new. Okay. I am going to swap this. Right. Oh, it can ascend actually. Oh, but it's level 40. Who's equipped with this? So don't really have great sword users, so I just thought I'll just equip it. Yeah, I'll just do that. And well, it's the ascend. Maybe I should ascend the bow, the bow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Confirm, and then let's select materials to enhance with. Is it the wrong way? Probably. But when has that ever stopped me from doing stuff? Never. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. I don't know why I'm singing Taylor Swift, but okay. Enhance. Uh, let's see if Sword of Dissension is able to ascend. Nope. Well, I could be ascending pretty soon. That's good. The materials are not really that hard to find. Oh, you're up for ascension, buddy. Okay. Enhance. Level 50. Am I doing the right thing? I have absolutely fucking no idea. Uh, who else uses spell books and catalysts, I guess? Okay. First, we are going to do this. When I find you to rank 3, and then we are going to enhance you to max, I guess. Enhance. I should probably be getting to sleep, but it's fine. Right. Let's first equip. Okay, exile and scholar. Energy recharge is good. Healing bonus. Okay. The max HP though. Okay, max HP has once again increased. Alternatives.
なななんなななんなんキラバ
Oh yeah. Okay, I hope you are useful. Okay, let's party setup. Okay, the idea is have traveler.
まだまだたくさんある。
Gonna have you.
食材は全部持ったよ。
Gonna have
よー
her.
し、頑張れよ。
楽しみだな。
Okay, pretty balanced team.ミュージックスタート。嫌だ。 Did I fuck up the party? Yes, I did. I was supposed to include another watch.
みんなを守るからね。バーバラ。かけっこしましょう。 バーバラ行くよ。みんなを守るからね。かけっこしましょう。やっちゃった。
Anyway, I may end the stream. I'm just gonna play this alone now. Cheers. Stop broadcast.